Yo, what's up guys, Face here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be going over the new bundle that you may have noticed has just arrived in the store, and it is called the Devastating Wave. And this bundle consists of the Lorraine 40-ton and the AMX M4 49. And obviously both these tanks are French premium tanks. One is a heavy tank and one is a medium tank, and the medium tank doesn't play exactly like a medium tank, and I'll go right over that in just a moment. However, I'm going to be basically in this video explain if this bundle is worth it to buy it for the gold that it's going for, and are both these tanks good, and what you're getting from this bundle, is it genuinely decent. I'm going to go over what else it has in the bundle. Obviously, you have the legendary camouflage for the AMX M4 49, which I must say looks okay. It doesn't have PBR graphics, and obviously it's just a French flag, which looks pretty good, I won't even lie. If it had PBR graphics, I think it'll look amazing. Then obviously you have the Lorraine 40-ton. Does not have its legendary camouflage. You just get this generic camouflage. Unfortunately, this bundle also, like all the other bundles, only has ×5 boosters for the tanks in the bundle. So this ×5 boosters, 15 of them, applies to the AMX M4 49, and this one obviously for the Lorraine 40-ton. Meaning you cannot use these on your tech tree vehicles. So don't think you're going to go and grind your tech tree vehicles by buying this, because you absolutely won't. Unfortunately, this is just how Wargaming releases these gold bundles that you can purchase. You cannot get them for every tank. Obviously, both vehicles are fully equipped. So first up, I'm going to go over the AMX M4 49, as Wargaming has literally taken more than a day. It still hasn't even arrived. My AMX M4 49, I sold it. And obviously, in order to get them back, if you haven't bought them in a long time, you cannot do them in the game. You need to contact and send a ticket to Wargaming. I sent Wargaming a ticket like an entire day ago, and they still haven't refunded the tank. So I'm only going to give you guys a gameplay on the Lorraine today. However, what I can say about this vehicle is that it's great. Or at least it used to be. It is definitely not a great tank nowadays. And I say that because it's kind of been left behind in terms of being buffed. Like the Lover's been buffed, and a few other tier 8 heavy tanks have been buffed in the recent years, and the AMX M4 49 has basically been left behind. However, it's still a fantastic tank in its certain scenarios. Like, its gun is crazy good. It's not a high alpha like a lot of the other tier 8 heavy tanks there are, and that means that you only have a 310 alpha gun, which means that you cannot really trade in this vehicle, even though it's a heavy tank. It also doesn't have the most amazing armor. Its upper plate can be very effective. However, any tier 7 and tier 8 vehicle that uses premium rounds, primo rounds, whatever you want to call them, they will completely just butter through this tank's upper plate. Yes, the gun depression is fantastic, and because of that, obviously you can get the gun down. And that is basically all you want to do in this vehicle, because as soon as you show the upper plate, any tier 8 tank or tier 9 vehicle that uses premium rounds, even if you are using that full 10 degrees, they're going to butter through the upper plate. And that's just what sucks about this vehicle. However, the turret is basically impenetrable. The gun is fantastic. Has absolutely no armor on the rears and side of the vehicle, so you cannot side scrape in this. And obviously these two plates on the sides of the upper hull can be penned fairly easily if you over angle. Now, the AMX M49, I don't recommend getting it in today's times. It is a fantastic vehicle if played correctly, and both of these vehicles are somewhat like that. They will punish you if you do something wrong. If you push up too aggressively, you're not going to get out of it in time, and you are going to just get absolutely screwed. The gun does not have a crazy enough alpha to actually trade with your enemies, and because of that, I don't think it's a fantastic vehicle. Actually, 7,500, I actually changed my mind. I thought it was 5,500 gold. I don't recommend it for 7,500 gold, to be honest. The Lover just got buffed and it was going for 5,500. And the Lover is going to give you basically what this tank has, but better, because it has better armor and a better gun in terms of penetration. The AMX does have pretty decent penetration, but nothing like that of the Lover. Okay, so I think I've been blabbering on too much on the AMX M49. So let's head straight into the Lorraine and let's discuss it as a tank. Now, do I recommend this vehicle to new players? Absolutely not. This is a tank that, yes, it's a medium tank, but definitely does not play like a medium tank. It plays more like a light tank, and as you know, light tanks are probably the hardest tiers to play, or classes to play in the game. And because of that, it means that a lot of new players are actually going to find this tank hard to drive. As yes, it's a medium tank, it does not play like a medium tank because it has absolutely no armor, and it can't really play like a light tank because it doesn't have the camouflage rating that a light tank has, and it does not have the view range that a light tank has. So you're in a predicament that you can't be a light tank and you cannot be a medium tank either. As you can see, 4 shells in the clip, which is very nice. It is something that you don't usually see, and because of that, obviously it is pretty fun because you can just dump your shells out. Obviously it's a 2.5 seconds reload, not like 1.5 seconds, somewhat like the TVP, meaning that you cannot dump all your shells as effectively and as fast as you'd like. However, you still have that very good dumping potential of, I believe, 1,000 damage, which is very nice for a tier 8 light tank, I want to call it. Now we're going to stay here, obviously, because I'm not a light tank. I need to stay still in order to get my camouflage rating. And if I don't, I'm just going to break my camouflage rating because this is a medium tank, obviously. I don't see anybody. There is the M49. Now, I don't know why he pushed up so soon, but he did. So he just wasted his HP there. Now, maybe he will poke again. Get another shot into him. I'm just going to reload my clip now because my AMX 1390 is rushing in. And if I want to help him, I need to have a full clip. Now, he's absolutely just ruined all his health. He drives into a wall. I need to get the hell out of here because otherwise I am going to die as well. Now, that is just how teams are. That AMX didn't even last like a minute or not even 20 seconds from him spotting the enemy. Now, that really just sucked. There is a IS-8 over there. Maybe we can get a few shells into him before the enemy gets onto my rear. Get one more. I want to run away right now. Okay, great. I can run away. I'm going to reload my clip because there's no point in holding that extra clip. I'm going to equip my acceleration boost so that I can just get the hell out of here before those medium tanks get on my butt. I don't want to get shot by HE by a Chimera. That will not be fun on my end. Now, this ISU is here. I do want to assist him in maybe spotting and being the view range for him if these medium tanks decide to push this side. As he won't be able to spot them as effectively as he'd probably like to. And because of that, I think I'm going to come and help him here. Can we get one shot into that T-77 without getting spotted? We do get spotted, unfortunately. I might hold on the clip for just a second here, as I'm not sure where their enemy is right now. Now, I should have probably reloaded my clip there. I'm not sure why that Bulldog didn't push up a little bit more. And there he is. Now, maybe we can get some HE shells into him. Now, that is a tank you don't really want to mess with because it has great HE pen. And he can just butt it straight through the side of or front of my vehicle with his HE pen that he holds. 190mm is enough to butter straight through me. Now, as you can see, I'm not playing too aggressive. I have lost a bit of HP, but I was able to do that because I kept my HP from the beginning of this game. And that allowed me to put a few more shells into the enemy, especially that Chimera. Maybe we can get some more shells. Now, the pen on this vehicle is pretty good. I won't even lie. However, the gun handling on this vehicle is not fantastic. You can be penned or your gun will miss a lot of shells very easily. And I think that is kind of a deal breaker for this tank. As you can see on the move, it's not bad. But as soon as you use any of your traverse speed, like if I turn right or left, it just makes it incredibly inaccurate. Now, I'm spotted right now, which makes me think that this person is over here. Yeah, there he is. There's an RHM. Put one shell into him with HE and not able to put another one. And there you have it, guys. 2.7k damage this game. Not the most intriguing game. We were running around a lot there, but I think it kind of showed you truly how the Lorraine should be played. You need to be that second line support, and as soon as that first line support gets ruined on the medium flank, you need to just get the hell out of there and help your heavy tanks or tank destroyers in the back like I did. I was trying to be the spotting for that ISU that ended up putting a massive shell into the side of the Chimera. And that all happened because I was able to get in the position to spot the enemy and allow my tank destroyers to actually do the damage. Now, anyways, that is the Lorraine 40-ton and the AMX M4 49. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Basically, I'm going to give you a quick summary. I don't recommend this bundle as it is going for 12,000 gold. And for two tanks that are pretty hard to play for new players, and the AMX M4 49 has not really been buffed. It's kind of been left behind in terms of other heavy tanks. And I do recommend holding on to your gold for something a bit better, as 7,500 gold for a tier 8 heavy tank on its own is not fantastic. And the Lorraine 40-ton, while it's going for a great price for a tier 8 medium tank, I still don't really recommend it if you find yourself not doing well in light tanks or in lightly armored tanks, if that, because the Lorraine 40-ton is a very skill-based vehicle, and if you don't have a lot of skill, then obviously don't play a tank that requires a lot of skill. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like and subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. Come on, guys, we're almost at 500 subscribers. If you can help me out by leaving a like and subscribing at the bottom there, it will really make me put a smile on my face. So yeah, anyways, that's it for me today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll check you guys later. Cheers.